booklet B, for the first question that you got it wrong, I want to show you some division trick. Okay, so if any number that's divided by 1, the answer is always 1. It's always the same. The number is always the same. Let's say 3 divided by 1, the answer is always 3. Okay, for any numbers that can divide by 2, if the last number is the even one, then the entire number can be divided by 2. Let's say I can say 9. What's wrong? 9, 4, 6. If this last number can be divided by 2, this whole entire number can be divided by 2. You can just punch in your calculator that it can be divided by 2 with no decimal. Okay, so if anything that divide 3, let's say a number divide 3, you want to know whether it can be divided by 3 or not, you sum up the 3 of them. That means 9 plus 4 plus 6, you will get 19, right? Can 19 be divided by 3? If 19 cannot be divided by 3, then the entire number cannot be divided by 3 without any decimal. Okay, so let's say 4. Division of 4. If the last 2 digit, which is this 2 digit here for this number, can be divided by 4, the entire number can be divided by 4. So 9, 4, 6. 46 cannot be divided by 4, right? So if you were to divide this number, you definitely have a decimal place. But if I give you 9, 1, 2, this 9, 1, 2, 12 can be divided by 4. So if you punch in 9, 1, 2 divided by 4, right, it will give you a whole number. So for division of 5, if the last digit is either 5 or 0, it can be divided by 5. So 912 definitely cannot be divided by 5 because it's not 5. The last digit is not 5 or 0. So for rule division of 4 by 9, it's like almost the similar like that of the division of the 3. It's just that sum all together. You sum 9 plus 4 plus 6. Can this be divided by 9 or not? So 19, can 19 be divided by 9? If 19 cannot be divided by 9, the whole number cannot be divided by 9. 9, 4, 6 divided by 9, you try and see? Cannot be. Okay, so divide by 10, right? If the number ends in 0, then it can be divided by 10. Okay, I hope that you take a pen and pencil to write down this trick, because this will help you to understand the next question easier. Okay? So we comes to this question. What is the largest 6-digit even number? Even. Okay? You see this even, right? Okay, during your practice and during exam, it's best that you can use a highlighter to highlight the important keywords, because I noticed that sometimes you miss the important keyword and then you get the question wrong. So what is the largest 6-digit? To do this, I can write the smallest 7-digit. What would be the smallest 7-digit? So it's 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. This will be the 7-digit, right? But it's the smallest one. If I minus 1, you give me 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. This will be the largest 6 digits, correct? But here says that I want an even number, the largest 6-digit even number. Remember just now our rule here. If my last number can be divided by, if my last number is even, and then the whole entire number can be divided by 2. So I minus 1 again because I need the largest. So here will be 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 8. This is an even number. And then if you were to punch this number and divide 2, because you see the last number is even, it can be divided by 2 without giving you any decimal place. So this is the answer for that question. Okay? Okay, let's go to the next question. It says that the ratio of the number of the children to the number of adults in the cinema is 202 to 7. What's the ratio? You didn't give me the ratio. What you give me is the fraction. The question is asking ratio. So I hope that in future you can use a highlighter to highlight what's the question asking before you actually, this is a marks that you can get, but then you more or less understand what is the concept, but then I think you just give me a fraction. Okay, so maybe I'll just go to the next one. The perimeter of a rectangle is 20 centimeter. Okay, then the length is 6 centimeter. I think what you have mistaken here is perimeter is not the length and it's not the breadth. You have mistaken this as 20 centimeter and then here is 6 centimeter. Wrong, because here it says is perimeter. What is the meaning of perimeter? Which means that here I don't know what is this. So here is, let's say I put the L here, L here. I know here is 6 centimeter and then here is 6 centimeter. Perimeter is 6 centimeter plus 6 centimeter plus L equals to perimeter. It is this whole thing here. It's not the area, okay? It's not the area. So now it's asking you to find the area. If I know that this whole thing here is 20 centimeter. So 12 centimeter plus 2L equals to 20 centimeter. So 20 minus 12 will give you 20 minus 12 here is 8, right? Okay, so it's 2L. So 1L is 4 centimeter, your unit, okay? So it's 4 centimeter and then here is 4 centimeter. Okay, so now I'm asking you for the area. Area equals to L times B. Okay, it's B, okay? So I'll give you, it will be 4 centimeter times 6 centimeter. And area you will have a cube because it's centimeter times centimeter. Here is all centimeter add on, it's not multiply. So I won't have any cube or square. So 4 times 6, right? Give me 24 centimeter square. Area refers to the thing inside. This whole thing here. This is the whole area. Okay? Perimeter is only the one outside. Okay, let's go on. Which question then? Okay, question 19. Okay, Mr. Lai has 3/4 kg of rice and he gave 5/6 of it away. Okay, can you notice the unit here? Here says 3/4 kg. This is kilogram. it says it's kilogram. It's not a 3/4 or it's not a fraction. It's a kilogram. It can be 1 kilogram, it can be 2 kilogram. But then he gave what? He gave 5/6 of it. That means this whole thing here, right? This whole thing here is 3/4 kilogram. When I cut into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I cut into this, right, 5/6. This is a fraction. There is no unit behind. There's no unit behind. There's no gram. There's no kilogram. There's no meter. No kilometer behind. This is a fraction. 5/6 of what? 5/6 of this thing here. He gave it away. So I need to calculate 5/6 times 3/4 kilogram. Please write your, notice all your answer. You don't have any unit at all. That's why it will make you very confused. You don't know that one is fraction, ratio, or whatever. So, and then, okay, so he gave away 5/8 kilogram of rice. Okay, he gave that away, and then he left with what? Because when you minus it, at first he has 3-4 kilogram, right? Then he gave 5/8 kilogram. Do you notice that here is kilogram, here is also kilogram? He only left with 1/8 kilogram of rice. Okay? I believe you know how to do this, right? Here, because here is 8, here you times 2, here times 2. So you have 6/8 minus 5/8. So now you have 1/8 kilogram of rice left. Okay, please write, label all your answer. Write clearly all the you need to get the marks. Okay. Okay, now we are going to question 21. I need to paste. Okay, question 21. Let's see what is question 21. Okay, express 2 kilometer 4 meter as a decimal place. You notice that you write 2400 times 100. I think you get your conversion wrong. Okay, I put it here. Okay, when I say 2 kilometer, and here is 40 meter. You have to notice that one is kilometer and then one is meter. So if I were to convert it to kilometer to meter, right, here I will times 1000, so it will be 2000 meter. Yeah, you see, you didn't write any unit at all, so you're confused. You're totally confused. I'll add 40 meter. So you have 2040 meter. Okay, the answer wants you to express it in kilometer, so you just do this 2040 divided by 1000. It will give you kilometer. Cancel. move 2, so it's 2.04 kilometer. The answer you gave me is 2.4 kilometer. It already have a difference of 0.36 kilometer difference already, so that is wrong. Okay, let's go to the next question. Slides. Okay, which one is the next one? Go to question. Okay, we go to question 25. Booklet B, question 25. Do you notice that you are very careless with your conversion? Because here says kilogram, and then it wants you to express it into grams. But over here you have to label 3/5 kilogram is actually equals to 0.6 kilogram. When you do this kilogram, right, you divide into 4 portions, and this is kilogram. Then how do you convert it back to gram? You have to times 1000. Correct or not? And because you didn't write all the unit, you are confused already. So the answer will be 150 gram. I cannot give you marks like this. Firstly, your booking, you have no units. If you have units, you know that obviously the booking that you did here is kilogram, and then what's the answer need is actually in gram. You will have converted. Please do your correction for this. Okay, then we will go to question 26. Question 26 is about age. Okay, Molly will be 13 years old in 2 years time. In 2 years time. So now I put this away. I put here now. 2 years time will be 2024. She will be 13 years old, right? Molly will be 13 years old. Okay, and her sister is 5 years younger than her. So her sister is 5 years younger than her. 5 years, right? So what I have here, her sister now is 2 years later, her sister now is 8 years old. So how old was her sister 2 years ago? Okay, we can calculate how old is her sister now first. Okay, because here is add 2 years, right? Add 2. So 2 years after 8 years old. So her sister now is actually 6 years old. Now is 6 years. The question is asking how old was her sister 2 years ago. So now 2 years ago, and you go back another 2 years. Another 2 years. She will be 4 years old. Okay? Okay, let's go to question 28. Drop this off first. Okay, what is the most number of 5 centimeter cubes that can be placed inside the container below? I actually don't know what you're doing, because you seems to be like calculating the volume, and then you calculate why you divide by 5. You're calculating the volume and then you divide by 5. us do this. When you're doing such question, right, you have to do step by step. Sorry, it's horrible. This drawing is horrible. Let me try again. So you know here is 18 centimeter, 35 centimeter, and 14 centimeter. And you know that the cube is actually 5 centimeter, and 5 centimeter and 5 centimeter. So if here I put one cube 5 centimeter, we're looking at this, okay? How many cube can I put? So I 5 centimeter, 35 centimeter divide 5. I can put 7 cube here. Likewise, here is 5 centimeter, right? And here total is 14. And there I have 5 also. I can put 2 cube, but I have a remaining 4, which means maximum I can only put 2 cubes. There's 1, 2, okay, for this height. Then what about this, the depth? It's 18 divided 5. 18 divided 5, you will get 3 with a remainder of 3. The remaining we cannot put, I can only put the whole number in. So it's 3, I can only put 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And then here is, I can only top up 1, 2. And here I can have 7 rows. So I want to know how many I can put in. So the maximum is 3 times 7 times 4 will give you 42. This is the maximum number of cube that I can put it in. Okay. Next question will be spectator. Okay, this is something that question 29, right? Okay, I'll read through first. Okay, question like that, I hope that you can do some model drawing, because model drawing can actually help you to better visualize what is going on. One time a spectator in the football match with children. So here is one unit. And then here 9 unit. This, they are all children. Okay, so it's actually 1/10. Here's 9/10, correct? And then it says 1/6 of the remaining spectator. 1/6 of the remaining. 1/6, where is the remaining? The remaining is this 9 unit. So I just draw it here. That means this remaining I cut into 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1/6 of this remaining woman. So which means 5, 6 men, correct? So it's asking, there were 50 children watching the match. How many men were there? 50 children. So if here is 50 children, right? Asking you, how many men were there? Men is actually 5/6 of this 9 unit, which is 5 6 times 9 over 10, because it's from this 9 unit, right? So you must times back. So 3, 2, so 15 over 20. 15 over 20 are actually men. So can you notice that here it says 20, which means that I need to convert the rest, because the total should be the same, right? Here I need to times, here times 2, here times 2, here times 2, and here times 2. So I will have something like that. Total is 20 unit, right? So 2 unit children, and I know that 15 units will be 15 units men. This is children, right? This man, and then the rest will be 3 units woman. Actually, I should draw this. The man has a bigger portion, so 3 units woman over 20 units. So now it's asking you what will be the number of men that watch. And you know that here says that 50 children is watching. So here 2 units is actually equals to 50 children. If 2 units equals to 50 children, 15 units will be equals to 15 times 50 divided 2. So I will have 375 men. Okay? Okay. Oh, question 30. I think okay, so I think your error here is at the very beginning, because when you're doing your conversion from 4/5 kilogram to decimal place, you did wrongly. And I also don't see any booking on your end. See here? So let's say 4/5 kilogram. Is here, you know, is 3 times 5, right? 3 times 5 divided by plus 4 divided by 5. Okay, when you have 3 times 5, 15 plus 4 is 19. 19 divided by 5 will be 3.8 kilogram. Now it's 19 divided by 5. You can do your division booking. I didn't see any booking here. Okay, so now it's asking you Let me draw first. This one has 3.8 kilogram, and then here is actually 5.3 kilogram. The difference is 1.5 kilogram. Okay, you have to do the working, okay, because it says that the mass of Angeline bag is 1.5 kilogram less than Natalia bag. So you already know here is actually 3.8. 3.8 at this will be 5.3 kilogram. Okay, so find the total mass of their bag. Please do your calculation. It's like total mass will be A plus N, 3.8 kilogram plus 5.3 kilogram. My total mass will be 9.1 kilogram. Unit, okay? Very important.